says, we have damage. No need to pull like a madman on the first pull and get yourself killed for them, so. Okay. I will take that into consideration. He says, be a mad lad, tank. But of course, whatever you're comfortable with, he says. I think these guys have some kind of disagreement going on. That's okay. Step out of Rage Storm. Evil laughing. Nice. I know, but whose side do I take? Do I take the side of the priest or the side of the monk? Are they together? Because that would be even better. Oh, how did that guy die?
Beware.
Okay. Stay out of the bomb. We do want to pull this up here because otherwise... Oh boy. Because otherwise it just kind of walks into the next pull and then eats you alive. Or it shoots your healer from behind over and over again, which is not super ideal either. You gotta be careful in this pull because there are a lot of dots. Dots are hard to heal through. Don't pull super big and get yourself killed with them. So pulls super big and gets herself killed. Yep, I don't think they...
Beware.
I get it. I'm ready for next week already.
Three, two, one.
What's next week? Next week we have Sanguine and the Volcanoes. Volcanoes stay away from the melee, so that's not really a problem. And range pretty much can deal with it by themselves. And then Sanguine's not that hard for me to deal with as a Death Knight because I have Death Grips, so I can just pull them out of the poison over and over again. The only thing I have to... Are you kidding me? This guy and I, we just... Cannot. You keep pulling aggro off me. Hold on a second. I'm back. I just have to remember to talent away from the slow on my Death and Decay next week. Which means no kiting, basically, because I'm too slow to kite without the slow on my Death and Decay. They did not open the first cage back there, so we're going to have to go back. So it would be Sanguine and Volcanic. And the bosses have more health.
Beware.
Be careful with the blades on this pole. It looks like a small pole. It is a small pole, but be careful with the blades. I'll remember that for next week then. Right, and next week starts tomorrow. Today is your last day to get slots on your wall before full day.
Meat thieves!
Step out of the circle. Interrupt the hideous cackle. We have a Earthbolt guy way out in the distance. He needs to be interrupted, so he comes in.
3, 2, 1.
No need to pull super big self-kill tank. Sorry, no energies for the spells there. So you mana. Tanks literally use energy. I do actually want that group that he might soothe. Is he a monk healer? No, he's not a monk healer. Should I chain pull it? Yeah, I should definitely chain pull it.
3, 2, 1.
Note for next time, listen to the experienced monk. Do not pull big right up front. Pull small, don't die. We have 9 deaths already. 4 of them is the shaman. We've got 5 of them. Oh no, that was a mage. That's okay. We're still fine. I think. Can't pull the boss until everybody's in the room because the boss literally runs outside the room and resets himself.
2, 1.
Interrupt whenever you can. Make sure you keep the boss facing away from the party. He does cleave. Try and focus Gnash Tooth. Gnash Tooth jumps on a player and slashes them.
2, 1.
He then leaves a dot on the player that continues to tick for a lot of damage until he reaches over 90% health. He, the player. When the totem is up, make sure that you focus the totem down. After the totem's down, the healer then dispels the tank. The tank then should stand between the savage charge and the player who's about to be cleaved. About to be jumped on. Turn Hat Claw away from the target as soon as he attacks, because he then has a frontal. So, totem, dispel, line of sight, cleave. Oh, I almost killed our killer. Line of sight, because this is the only guy left. I'm gonna mount. People just run normally, but I'm very slow, so I can't run with everybody. Let's not die.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, why do these guys pull? Oh, he's doing 570k. Go ahead, little mage. Oh boy. Do not pass go, do not collect. $100.
3, 2, 1.
I'm using more consumables than I'd like to use. But that's okay. We have to focus down these Rot Singer guys because they summon totems that actually put stacks of withering on you. Shoot! Withering is a poison, and the poison deals magic damage.
3,
Oh man. I really needed this key time. You know, maybe we should clear that trash, like that would be faster. I hit it with beacon. Sadly. See, I don't want to spend the whole time dead, but like we do need to pull a little bigger or we're not gonna make time. Right now we are 1.5 minutes behind.
3, 2,
I do actually have one more big pull here. Oh shoot, I'm rooted.
3, 2, 1.
almost done with this pole.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm not entirely sure how Withering got was carried away, but like, okay, we're okay. We have 2 more poles up here, and then we're pulling the tree mouth. We are not gonna let that guy go eat our healer. That would be silly. We just got our group back together. Oh boy. We did not let him eat our healer, but we did let him eat us.
3, 2, beware.
Come on. You can't stand in the stun on this level key.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
One more guy. Now we are going up the hill. We have 1 more pole, and then the boss. This pole's relatively easy. Just make sure that the lashers do not eat people. And if the puke happens to target you, step out of the puke. Or interrupt it. Stomp, step out of stomp. You do not want to be CC'd. Necrotic breath, you want to interrupt. That's the puke. When he summons lashers, make sure you pick up aggro on them right away.
Beware.
Step out of the stun.
Three, 2, 1.
Interrupt the breath again. Okay, and we are just going to pull tree mouth. Turn tree mouth away from the party for the puke.
3, 2, 1.
You want to keep that puke away from the party as well. If it targets you, just step away from the party with it. Try and stand in a position where the tank can get aggro off of you, because when the little ads spawn, they will aggro to you right away. Remember, 1 person has to be eaten every single time he casts vines.
2,
If 1 person is not eaten, his damage is increased.
3, 2, 1.
Same thing, keep the arrow away from the party. You want to make sure you're away from everybody. And somewhere where the tank can't get aggro off of you. As the tank, you want to try and get Tree Mouth off of the poison after they die. Because when he eats you, as in the vine, if he's eating somebody else, they probably will not survive with the poison underneath them.
1.
Realistically, you're supposed to take turns who gets eaten so that you do not get multiple stacks of the clearing stuff. Not happening to skip this guy.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Stink breath does target 1 player and puke on you. It then stuns you, makes you throw up. for like 10 seconds, I think. If Stink Breath is not on you, you can't step out of the way of the other player who it's on. Step out of the circle. Yeah, it's less than that. Probably 3. Stink Breath on me. Yeah, it's 4. Okay, so Stink Breath, 4 seconds stun if you get hit. Stink Breath targets one player and stuns them for 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Beware.
Once you pull this guy in the middle, he does not walk. So you want to make sure he's in a spot where when you pull him, this pat down here does not get pulled when they get up the hill. Sadly, you cannot pull the birds and the bears with this pull because the birds and the bear actually do, when he throws meat on you, they also focus target the guy with meat on them.
3, 2,
Oh boy.
1.
You do want the birds though. No, they're there. I'd like to pull them into the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Does the healer need mana? He's not asking for mana. He probably doesn't want mana.
Three, two, one.
Be careful with the traps. Make sure that the hyenas are walking through the traps and you are not, because they do stun the hyenas and they also stun you. Make sure you are interrupting Master's Call. Oh shoot. That guy and I, like, he just pulled aggro and died again. I actually have no idea what's up with that.
Come to me, clever.
I think I owe that guy gold.
3, 2, 1.
We do actually want that pat that's coming toward us. But I don't know if I want to pull single target. I don't really have a choice, though. I don't know how we're going to walk past it, so I have to pull. Not super ideal. We have 1, 2. Boss.
3,
We have 3 more poles.
1.
And the boss. And I have 2 more seconds on my little guy, so it's good timing actually, because my goal will be gone. Hug the wall. I actually pulled that last time I ran here. It's kind of funny when you're telling the party to be careful and then you walk into it yourself.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
3, 2, 1.
We are going to pull this pole across the way. I saved a big cooldown. I don't know. I didn't really communicate that with the party, so I don't know if they did.
3, 2, 1.
That's okay. Cool.
Run away, little girl.
Doesn't really matter what this mage is doing. 255k with East Frost.
1.
Okay, last pole's around the corner here. I started including this pole because he is easy to pull. If the totems mess up and happen to be on this corner here, this pole's not hard to accidentally pull.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Healer have mana? Healer's not eating, so healer must have mana.
Beware.
I wonder if there's... Is there a healer called healer? Because that would be awesome.
3, 2, 1.
So basically you want to keep this boss between the 2 corners here.
3, 2, 1.
And use the tank. You have to sacrifice some DPS so that you can stay in the corners. After the puke, you want to run to the opposite corner. Go back to the first quarter.
Three, two, one.
Keep the moss on the edge of the circle here. Ow. Ow. Okay, back to the totem. Yeah, you do not want to get hit by that. Like, there's no reason to stand there long enough to get hit by that.
Beware.
Stand in the corner. Run back to the opposite corner.
3, 2, 1.
Back to the totem. Pull the boss back out really quick. Do not get hit by that. Back to the totem in the corner. remember, your damage is going to do more damage than you, so just back up and give your damage room to do damage. Pull the boss back across the way to the opposite corner. Keep him in the corner. Back to the totem on the other edge. As long as you keep him between these two corners the entire time, the totems will stay in these two corners the entire fight. We timed 21 Brakenhide Hollow with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left.